Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Ninadiditagain here, and I'm here for my first video, which is the astrology tag. I thought the astrology tag would be like the best video for me to do for my first video for you guys to get to know me, because I'm basically telling y'all my whole life, from what makes me happy, what makes me sad, from what all that stuff. So I have all my notes typed up here. Yes, I typed all my notes up. And also I am not an astrologer. I'm not like the queen of astrology, so if some of the stuff I say is wrong or doesn't make any sense, or if you don't believe in it, you know, all that stuff, then disregard it. You know, I'm just a little girl, well, not a little girl, but I'm just like a girl that loves astrology and like just done my research on what I can and about me and what fits my chart and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So the first question is, what is your sun, moon, and rising? So if you can't already tell, I am a Gemini sun, I am an Aries moon, and I'm a Cancer rising. So that's probably the most diverse, well, not, yeah. Gemini is an air sign, and my Aries is a fire sign, and my rising is a water sign. So, you know, that's really like all of it. But you know, your chart like has mostly all of the placements in it and stuff. So yeah, so if you don't know, the sun determines your ego, identity, and role in life. And as a Gemini sun, I'm like fascinated by energy. I have like a childlike manner, which on a social level can come off as really gossipy and flaky and stuff like that, which a lot of people don't like. And that's a little bit true. I mean, I don't like to be in drama, but like I like to hear drama, you know, it's entertaining. Aries moon, so your moon sign rules your emotions, feelings, moods, all of that, and I'm an Aries in that category, and that's a little cray. You know, Aries are known for their attitude, like they blow up a lot. There are some really nice Aries, and there's some like crazy Aries, like Daniel Brigoli. She's an Aries, and she is all like, these toes, fuck these toes, you know, all that stuff. So she is really crazy. And so since my moon is in Aries, it means my emotional self is independent, energetic, and enthusiastic, and which also means I can overthink a lot, like as my career in the future that I want to do. I was overthinking, like what if I fail, like it's like stuff like that happens a lot as if you're Aries moon. My rising in Cancer, and your rising is the mask you perceive to people. If you just met me, this is what you would think I am, and most people think I am a Cancer because I can come off as really emotional sometimes, sensitive to criticism, which is true. I can be a little sensitive to stuff like that, but it's not like, you know, my main sign, so you're wrong. And so yeah, least favorite and favorite placement in my chart. So my favorite placement is my Jupiter in Gemini, which means I grow and find understanding through curiosity, mental adventure, and trying new things, which is totally true. I love trying new things. I just love everything about like exploring. I love being in nature, exploring nature. I just love everything like that. I love going new places. I love to travel. I love learning about new things about people, new things about different cultures. So that's definitely my favorite part about myself and my chart, because I just love that I'm so open, and there's so much stuff you can learn, like trying new foods. It's just so much, and I just love that. My least favorite part is probably my Mars in Sagittarius, which it determines how you assert yourself, and also the planets sex and love. And I don't really, it's kind of like my least favorite, because I can come off as a little bit intimidating. As I would say, I can come off as a little bit intimidating, especially when it comes to talking to guys and like stuff like that, because I hate beating around a bush. If you don't like me, I literally would rather somebody come out and say I don't like you than like beating around a bush and treating me certain ways that I should get the message. But just tell me, you know, let me know. I hate that, especially with guys. So I'm always just like, when it comes to talking to a guy, I'm always just like, yo, what are we? Like, I'm that type of girl. Like, we get done doing stuff, I'm like, so what are we? And that can come off as really intimidating. And I kind of push boundaries with myself, with other people, which has caused a lot of conflict in the past. And I don't even think about it sometimes. I'm just like, well, do this, and not even think about how they feel. And I become easily impatient. Y'all, I am the most impatient person you will ever meet in your life. And I know that's really bad. Okay, not the most impatient person, because I can be patient. But I'm impatient with so many things. I have road rage. If you're driving too slow in front of me, I get really, really upset. Like, if I come to pick you up and you take forever to come outside, which is like 10 seconds, I get upset. Like, I'm just so impatient. And I'm really trying to work on that, but it hasn't been working out for me. Stupidest question that somebody has asked me regarding astrology: why do you believe in it? I say that's the stupidest question because it's just like, why do you believe in other things you believe in? Like, it's just, I just feel like that's stupid. That question is so stupid. I know a lot of people think that it doesn't affect them, it doesn't make any sense, which is true, because some things in your chart some things in your sun sign, which is in your main sign, that you read, you be like, that's not me, which happens to a lot of people, and they don't believe it, but they also don't know that it's like a whole bunch of different signs that make up you. Like, you have your moon sign, your Saturn sign, you know, your Mars sign, all that stuff is you. It's not just like, if you're a Gemini for everything. It's like, you can be a Gemini and be like a freaking Sagittarius and all that stuff too. So that's just really annoying to me, how people are just so like closed-minded about it. And I mean, some people don't believe in religion, some people don't believe in a lot of stuff, but I don't think you should always ask them like, why do you believe in it? It's just like, why not, you know? Next question. Placement I'm envious of Pluto in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, it rules power of intensity, obsession, and control, which can be a little crazy, but that also means that I have a need for exploration, and I have the power to recognize and use as many opportunities that I get, which is what I was saying earlier. Like, I love trying new things and taking risks, which most people would like say is bold and stuff like that. So that is me. If you know me, you know I'm bold and will say some bold shit, like, you know. And I can be really bold with like a lot of things, like, and yeah, love to travel, of course. And the downside about that part is that they may leap into rushing into an adventure without proper like education. And that is really true. That is really true with a lot of things that I do, like with talking to people, with trying new things, with taking the risks. Like, I'll do stuff without knowing the consequences of things, without knowing the background. So that's the only downside part about being a Pluto and Sagittarius, is that, like, you know, I just am so excited about doing stuff, and I would just go ahead and do it without like thinking of it. So, favorite placement in Mars. You should look up what the Mars planet it controls, but all I'm gonna say is Virgo. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, next question. What moons would I give my future child? Probably Taurus and Aries. Because I love my Aries moon, and I would love for my daughter to be just like me, except for the attitude part. That's the only part about it that I would be like, sweetie. Or like, if my son, me and my son would probably be fighting, but probably Aries moon. And Taurus moon, I have a friend that's a Taurus moon, and she's so loving, she's so caring. They're like the most sentimental type of people. So my child, I kind of want him to be, or her, loving and really like, I love my mommy, like, you know, that type of person. So what made me believe in astrology? I've always been in love with astrology ever since I was little. One thing about me is I read a lot. So I read a lot of like make-believe books, non-fiction books, and I've always just been in love with learning about the stars. Like, my dream job when I was little was to be an astrologer, to literally work in a lab and like work with stars and stuff. That's still my dream job to this day, but it's not really realistic now that I'm older, but that's always been my dream job. And so as soon as I started learning about zodiac signs and stuff, I'm like, hold up, like this is amazing. I love it, and I can relate to everything in my chart. My chart is straight on. When I look at people, I can see that person in their chart. Like, it's just, I just love it, and I believe in it because it's so true. And most people don't believe in it because they don't know all about it. So that's what made me believe in it. And I know I said earlier I hate that question, but it's a part of the tag, so I guess I'll answer it. What are the most relatable things in your chart? Everything that's in my chart is relatable, all of it. Last question, and then I'm gonna go, Sally. Last question is, what celebrity is closest to your natal chart? And I had to look this someone up too, and it's Tupac. Tupac is a Gemini sun and an Aries moon. He was born on June 16th, 1971, I think. And we are the closest type of people. I just love his music. I love all that stuff. So and if you watch like interviews with him, he is really passionate about the stuff that he talks about and believes in during his interviews. And that's the type of person I am. Like, if somebody asks me a question, I'm like, So yeah, definitely Tupac is the most relatable person. I have a lot of other people, but I think he's the most relatable person. So yeah, guys, that was all the questions on my astrology tag. I gave you a little inside scope about me, and I really hope you enjoy. Please like and comment if you want to see more type of these videos. And yeah, subscribe if you want. Don't subscribe, you know, but really subscribe, cause but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.